Yo, what is up guys, it's Merc and welcome back to another video. In today's video we wanted to talk about Tfue suing FaZe. If you guys did not know or have not heard the recent news, this is just it came out maybe 5 hours ago, 4 hours ago. I'm a little late to this, but basically we're going to be giving you guys all the details about what has happened in this Tfue situation with FaZe, and we're going to be giving you guys all the intel as far as everything that has happened. So basically, if you guys didn't know, to sum it up, FaZe had a contract with Tfue basically stating that they would be able to take 80% of Tfue's earnings from his, whenever he goes to tournaments and stuff like that, and Tfue will be only able to keep 20% of the earnings that is left. But I think from what I hear that the contract was actually flipped. I think he gets to keep 80% of his earnings and 20% goes to the FaZe clan. And as of today, we will put a screenshot up. This is the contract with Tfue. Basically, they have not taken any of his tournament winnings or Twitch revenue, YouTube revenue, or from any of his social media platforms. The only thing I think that they're taking is from his tournaments that he has entered into. And FaZe Banks had tweeted out a lot. There are so many tweets that he pretty much tweeted out. We're going to be showing you guys all of them and reading all of them. I don't think Tfue has responded to any of the stuff that has been going on. But Banks basically said on Twitter, this was his first tweet about 6 hours ago. He said, "Yo, this whole thing with Tfue is pretty unbelievable. The first thing I'd like to say is we do not and have never taken 80% of anyone's prize money. Not sure where that came from, but a contract like that has never existed. We've collected $0 from Turner's prize money, zero." And then he tweeted, "I'm pretty bummed out, man. Like, fuck all the business stuff, the money stuff. Like, this is going to fuck with me personally for a really long time. I met Tfue when he was getting 100 viewers on Twitch. I attached myself and fully committed to helping him succeed, and it worked. And to have all this dropped on my head without any warning, it blows my mind, and I still don't fully believe Turner understands what these claims are. I believe his team put this in front of him and encouraged him to follow through. I'm heartbroken, homies." So I guess he's basically stating that Turner's lawyers or his team or whatever had basically put this contract in front of him and are kind of confusing him. So whenever he went through with trying to sue FaZe, I don't think he 100% understood, what the contract actually said and what was actually being taken out of his earnings. FaZe Banks actually ended up saying as well, like, "I got code Tfue tattooed on my body. Imagine how fucking stupid I feel right now." And Banks actually did get code Tfue tattooed on his body, which is pretty stupid. That is kind of on his fault. Why the hell would you do that kind of stupid shit? I mean, obviously that's going to be permanent on your skin, so that's kind of stupid. He ended up tweeting out as well, "Honestly, fuck being professional. This is so beyond numbers and contracts. Homie, I called you my family, and I'm not only did I get blindsided, but you can't return a call. I'm fucking crushed, dog." Later on, there is a clip that FaZe Banks ended up sharing as well, where Tfue actually talks about, his earnings with the tournaments and everything. We will play the clip for you guys here, but Banks basically said, "What was that about 80%? And you guys be the judge of what Tfue says right here in this moment.
Do I keep all my earnings? Yeah. And half of the money I win is fucking charity money, but all like the regular tournament winnings, yeah."
Basically, Tfue says that he does keep all of his earnings, if you guys did not hear him, when they ask about the tournaments, but a lot of it is charity money, so I believe he does give that money away to charity, and then the ones that he is able to keep, he does actually keep the money. FaZe Banks also tweeted out, "I recruited Tfue to FaZe Clan in April of 2018. These are graphs from both his YouTube and Twitch channels following the mark of our relationship." And you can see after that, once they recruited Tfue to FaZe Clan, he did get some growth, some substantial growth, but overall, I think Tfue was determined to succeed in YouTube regardless of whether he was with FaZe or not. He is a really good player and he is an outgoing player. I feel like he definitely has a personality that is, above a lot of other players that we see here on the Fortnite community. FaZe Banks also tweeted out, "At the end of the day, this is all about money, more and more and more money. Clearly, Tfue felt he deserved millions of dollars in salary in addition to all the millions he earns on his platforms. He was unhappy, and this was his attempt at getting out of the contract. To stoop as low as he did or his team, whoever's responsible for this, it's disgusting. Lies on lies on lies. I'm sorry for being unprofessional, but I'm fucking hurting right now." Tfue had also stated in one of his lawyers, or in his lawyer's statement, that he was pressured to drink and he was underage at the time whenever he was living in the FaZe house, that he was pressured to pretty much live with all these other YouTubers in the FaZe house, and while he was living there, he was pressured to drink. And there's also a clip that Banks ended up putting out. We will play that for you guys as well, of Tfue. There's an upload on Tfue's channel that says teenager shotguns 3 beers in 30 seconds easy, Mexico. But obviously, you know, if he's over here drinking in Mexico, the age of consent to drink underage in Mexico is 17, I believe, and a Tfue is, I think, like 19, 20. So it doesn't matter, you know, regardless. Like, that has really no correlation to whatever is going on between FaZe and all of that, because, you know, he was in Mexico at the time. If he was in the United States and he posted this video, then of course, you know, it would be wrong. But as of now, I don't think it's a problem because he is, you know, of age in Mexico to be drinking. Banks also tweeted, "I'm getting off Twitter for a minute. I've said all I needed to say. As crazy as it might sound, I still fucking love you, dude, at Tfue, and I wish you nothing but the best. A phone call would be appreciated." And then he said, "Okay, last tweet. To clarify, Turner's contract does outline splits and prizes, ad revenue, stuff like that. But again, we've collected absolutely none of it with no plans to," and that was clearly to him. "We have collected a total of $60,000 from $300K in brand deals, 20%. That's it. Sorry, I'm done. I just had to tweet the actual numbers. Tfue makes millions and millions monthly, and we have earned $60K from our relationship with him in total. It's the most important part I need to be clear about." And now to the last tweet from FaZe Banks. He actually quoted FaZe Cloaksy and said, "I appreciate this tweet more than you ever could know, and for all the fucking rats out there who called me a liar for saying I brought Tfue and Cloak together, suck my peen, dog. I never taken a shred of credit for it, and I did beg Dennis to play with him, and the rest is history." And we're going to go ahead and read the statement from Cloaksy. If you guys want to skip this part, you guys are more than welcome to, because it is kind of long, but we will try to go through it pretty quickly. He says, "My statement, going to make this quick and nothing but facts. This is my point of view, not Tfue's. I joined FaZe back in February of 2018. It was great. Everything was smooth sailing. The team consisted of me, Space Lion, Hammock, and 72 hours. 72 hours didn't see eye to eye with a couple of people on the team, so he left to join Liquid, which at the time was a better team, and I respected his decision. We had an open slot on the roster, and Banks came to me and recommended and pushed that we should play squad scrims with Tfue, and that Tfue would be a great fit. I've known Tfue for 4 years. We got introduced a while before Fortnite came out, but never played together, and we had our runs in H1Z1 and PUBG. I always thought he was an insane solo player and could clutch up situations where his teammates would die, but I didn't think he worked well with people and that he played with, and what was he more of a solo player. I was wrong. In Battle Royales, you always trash talk each other. It's a sport. So we did have our troll run-ins with each other through multiple BR titles, but never toxic to each other. Long story short, me, Tfue, and the team clicked after playing with Banks, and we became a squad under the org FaZe. Me and Tfue had insane synergy, and I felt more comfortable playing with him than I have ever in player in my Battle Royale experience. We got in Friday Fortnite together as a duo. We would have gotten with different partners, but got to play together because of Banks, and we took off by winning a countless amount of games. Banks shouldn't be getting hate for anything, and you're all brain dead if you think that he has anything to do with anything bad that has happened. Everything that you see FaZe doing today is because of him. He has shown us nothing but love and appreciation, as he does every player that has ever played for FaZe. Unfortunately, we didn't see eye to eye with some management. Lots of people wanted to make a lot right, but their hands were tied. Contract things that happened behind the scenes / situations that will not be brought to light, not involving Banks. Banks is a man and has done nothing but put his heart into Tfue and me from start, and pours his everything into an org more than I've ever seen anyone do before. And I love that man to death. Everyone on FaZe is awesome, even though light was shown today and a couple people hopping on bandwagons. I have my own opinions. Stay true to yourself and what you believe in. Do what makes you happy and what you can do better yourself by doing. As of now, I am still on FaZe. Me and Tfue are going to be a duo. We are still going to qualify and win the World Cup, move in together, and take the streaming thing to the next level. One person can't run an org. Don't be pointing fingers at one person for no reason when you don't know half of it. Again, this didn't need to be brought to Twitter, but with so many people worrying about both of us, I felt like my story needed to be shared. FaZe is a great org with even better people. Banks is a man. We both owe him more than people know. Stop trying to read between the lines. Wait for Tfue's statement. My community and fans keep me going, and that's all I need. I love you all. This doesn't change anything. Thank you for everything. P.S. Can't talk about the percentage against contract. Sorry. Cloak. And that is pretty much it for this drama between FaZe and Tfue. Tfue has not said anything since this has happened. He has not tweeted. He has not liked anything. He's been completely dead, or like he's just, you know, he's not out of it. He hasn't tweeted nothing. He's doing nothing pretty much. Hopefully he has a statement coming out very, very soon. Actually, you know, he did like Keemstar's tweet a while back, or 2 hours ago, so he already knows obviously what's going on. But there has not been a statement from Tfue, and if a statement does come out, we'll be sure to let you guys know here on the channel. Overall, hope you guys did enjoy this video. If you guys could help me out with a like, I would appreciate that. And if you guys would like to see more gaming news like this, please feel free to subscribe. Overall, I've been Merc. Hope you guys did enjoy, and I'll see you guys later.